Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and we welcome you to the beautiful Chumash Casino Resort here in Santa Ynez, California, as we have a big night of action in store for you. It's Showbox, the new generation, and it's all brought to you courtesy of Gary Shaw Productions in association with the Santa Ynez Band of Chumash Indians and Showtime. Tonight's action is sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission, the chairman, Chris Mears, Vice Chairman John Frierson, Executive Director is Dean Loheis. Introducing our three judges scoring the bout from ringside, from east side of Los Angeles, Vince Delgado. From West Covina, California, Marty Denkin. And from Buena Park, California, Chuck Hassett. Our third man of the ring, the referee in charge of this bout, we have Arnaoutis. All right, fans, here we go with a junior welterweight special attraction, scheduled 10 rounds of boxing. Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. Entering the ring wearing black trunks with silver trim, he weighed in at 140 1/2 pounds. His record stands at 16 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw, with 5 wins coming by way of knockout from Oakland, California. Introducing Joaquin Gallardo. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner in this 10-round feature attraction. Wearing white trunks with blue trim, he weighed in at 140 pounds even. His undefeated record stands at 11 wins, no losses, 2 draws, with 5 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the NABO Junior Welterweight Champion, originally from Athens, Greece, now fighting out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, introducing Mighty Mike Arnaoutis. Once again, a referee in charge, Arnaoutis, now to give instructions.
Okay, gentlemen, I give you instructions downstairs. Remember, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Right here is good on both of you guys, okay? Shake hands. Good luck to both of you.
Showbox of 2004. Mighty Mike Arnaoutis has exploded onto our scene. He is still unbeaten, trying to make it 3 for 3 on Showbox this year. He is in the Greek national colors of white and blue, facing Joaquin Gallardo in black. Gallardo, a brawler, as we said, without not a lot of home run clout, Steve, but he said he's going to pick his spots to really make this a slugfest. And there he gets belted to the body. That's the best punch I've seen from Arnaoutis in our 3 shows, that left to the body.
Well, we know what happened last time Arnaoutis was on our air. I mean, we were commenting like this, and the fight was just about over. But right now, we have Arnaoutis coming forward. Something tells me that as soon as Gallardo gets hit with a solid shot, we're going to see Gallardo revert to the brawler.
Absolutely. He gets wild, and I think Arnaoutis wants to make him wild. There he just rocked him back with that straight. As Arnaoutis gets full extension on that left hand, he comes out blasting. He's cautious. There's an 18-foot ring, and he didn't like it. We saw him about 3 hours ago, and he was not upset about it, but sort of a plotter's ring and a puncher's ring, and he likes to move and turn and really cut those angles and make it difficult for anybody to find him.
Well, it's a spongy ring, and that's what makes it a puncher's ring, because obviously the flatter and faster the ring, the better for a mover.
And also, he gets tired. He said, you know, this thing goes long, his legs are going to start getting tired, because you really have to absorb, and a lot of that springing, and it takes a lot out of your legs. Now here comes Gallardo, eating a punch in return. He looks very cautious, Steve, not sticking that jab. He said he would have that jab in Arnaoutis' face all night, regardless if he's a southpaw. It doesn't matter.
Are we going to get into that argument again?
We haven't seen it, right? In theory, it sounds beautiful, doesn't it? Arnaoutis forcing the pace here. In every fight we've seen from Gallardo, Steve, there is really very little backup in him.
Break.
He
Nice and relaxed.
At a furious pace.
Okay, let's go. Box.
Well, I'll tell you what. If they throw punches, power shots, at the same time, Arnaoutis is going to land first, because he throws the shorter, straighter punches, and Gallardo loops his shots much more.
And Arnaoutis, as you bring up the looping, the only concern he has, the chief concern early in this fight, is not to get caught with his chin in the air by one of those looping shots. But Gallardo looks like a little bit tight, but still, it's a good pace for the first round. Really not too much caution, but both guys fighting smart. Arnaoutis is in the white, and in the black is Joaquin Gallardo. Absorbs another left hand. Now Gallardo with a combination of his own, but Mighty Mike Arnaoutis fights back as the referee breaks him. Winding down round 1, scheduled for 10 here in Santa Ynez, California.
Watch your heads, guys. Watch your heads now.
Arnaoutis is the left-hander. Waiting, short with the jab, and now it's Gallardo running into a left hand once, twice, 3 times. And the Greek tees off down the stretch here in 1. And looking good is Mike Arnaoutis. Bill Johnson is trainer. Let's listen in.
Give me that water bottle. Okay, it's good, man. You better, man. I want you to get a little more active with your jab, all right? A little more active with your jab. Don't get caught with the headbutt. I want you to drop put your right hand under here, your right hook to the body. And that left hand, the same way we did it back there on the pads, all right? But keep your chin down. Don't stand up in front of him and go out on the angle, okay? Keep that jab popping. How you feel, all right?
Action from round 1. There really wasn't much action in the round until the very end. Arnaoutis landing that big straight left, as is the case so often against southpaws. The right-handed fighter just doesn't seem to see the left hand coming, and that's why it lands.
Good point, Steve. Gallardo looked very cautious in that fight. He, you know, the fights we are in the first round, fights we've seen him in, he gets wild right away, and as you talked about, loves the brawl. But so far, maybe it's not tightness. I think he has a lot of respect for Arnaoutis, although he told us Arnaoutis can't match him for experience, and he feels the Greek is really more or less an amateur at this point. Bad mistake, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We've seen him fight enough. Arnaoutis is in the white, and there, a nice jab got the attention of Gallardo, knocked him off balance.
And here's the puzzle for Gallardo, Nick. In the first round, if that was something we could take from the round, it was that Gallardo tried to box, and he really was ineffective. How many good shots did he land? Now, he's coming forward, walking into punches. So what does he do? Stay on the outside and not hit land, or try to get close enough to land and walk into shots? That's going to be the problem for him in this fight.
Dilemma, but again, I think he's got to make it a brawl and get lucky and just keep firing.
Well, that's what he does.
Got to let his hands go, and there we see it there. Right hand followed by the left hook from Gallardo in black, who's pressing forward. But see Arnaoutis moving around, using the entire ring beautifully.
Watch your feet.
Referee warning him not to get tangled up in the feet.
Yeah, that's
be careful with the
that's
feet.
inevitable.
Righty.
Right. Lefty-righty, you got to watch for the clash of heads, and you have to watch for the lead foot of each fighter stepping on each other, because if they both step forward, somebody's stepping on somebody's foot.
Arnaoutis moving in both directions, moving to the right, ostensibly away from the power of the right hand of Gallardo. But we like Gallardo's left hook better, don't we, Steve?
Yeah, he went against a stationary target, Nick. He could really use that shot. Now he's fighting the southpaw, who moves.
Hands are free, gentlemen.
Boy, and it looks like Arnaoutis may be cut.
Around the nose, huh?
Around the nose, and also by the left eye, inside of the left eye. But he seems to redden up easily. He certainly did in the first fight last August against Wanarango, and then battled back to get that exciting draw. Arnaoutis picking his spots. He likes to go lead left to the body. He tried it there. Gallardo getting a little bit of confidence up. He's got his hands up. There's those looping shots. Tries the uppercut from outside.
It landed.
Yeah.
Total turnaround in this, strategically in this round. The first round was all Arnaoutis.
Oh, Arnaoutis seeing so well. He missed with a couple of shots, fired that left, and now he has Gallardo definitely in a pitched battle here. He's got his respect, his attention, and maybe rocked his world a little bit. Gallardo could take a shot, but he goes down with a crashing right hook. He's up in a hurry, but he's hurt with a half-minute to go. Will he get out of this round?
Hey.
Wow.
All right, keep your hands up.
That's the third time in his career Joaquin Gallardo's been down. Let's see the follow-up. The best shots Arnaoutis is landing, Nick, are the ones to the body.
So impressive as Arnaoutis rattles Gallardo, who is in trouble here with 15 seconds to go. Arnaoutis a little wild, sinking that left hook to the body, now trying to measure Gallardo. Uppercuts lands as he launches himself into Gallardo against the ropes. Gallardo trying to slug back. It looks like he's going to make it out of round 2. But what an explosion, and suddenly it's a 10-8 round.
Crisp, accurate punches from Arnaoutis. This guy just does something different and impressive every time.
Every time. This time it was a right hook.
Watch out, lucky punch, all right? Lucky punch. Lucky punch.
Keep walking.
It's on the nose.
There's nothing. You need to walk this guy down. When you throw punches, he backs up.
Put your head back. I needed to do that. I know, I'm sorry, but...
I'm not gonna let you get hurt out there. You gotta punch. You gotta keep your hands up. You gotta punch.
Exactly what I told you. You need to walk this guy down. Okay, you had him going.
The doctor was in to see Gallardo. This is why. It starts off, I thought maybe he stepped on his foot, but he did not. That Arnaoutis left started the flurry. Arnaoutis got real brave and confident after that. And look at that body shot.
Get back in the corner.
Believe me, that's why Gallardo's hands were down for the right hook that floored him, because of the body shot that preceded it.
Good point. Arnaoutis setting up his offense beautifully and showing us the kind of thunder we really didn't know he possessed just a few months ago. We had no idea. But he wiped out Jesse Feliciano, guy with a rock chin, a couple of months ago on Showbox, and now he's back again, blazing another trail against Joaquin Gallardo.
Watch your head,
trying to drag himself back into this fight. They said you got to press forward and cut it off and go to war with this guy. It's that simple, Steve, but as you said, he can walk into those shots.
Bad cut on the hairline of Gallardo.
Cut by a headbutt, accidental. Okay, Mike, turn around. Accidental, let's go.
It's on the right side, and it's streaming blood.
Accidental headbutt, yeah.
So you heard Raul Paez, the referee, make it clear it was accidental. Oh, ripping combinations from Mike Arnaoutis.
Get him up, Mikey.
Two quick points. One, Nick, is that Arnaoutis' accuracy is fantastic. And two is Gallardo, as predicted, as soon as he got hurt, as soon as he got hit, he turned into a slugger. Look at him walking in now, forgetting all about the boxing and the jab and the counter punch, and just looking to land that big left hook.
He's wild, and he's got to get lucky, Steve. I don't think he can last 10 rounds at this pace and getting cooked as many times as he had there. He cracks with a nice left hook to the body. So Arnaoutis backing off a little bit, but flicking that jab in the face of the on-rushing Gallardo, looking for an opening, but he's leading with his face there, and now blood streaming all over as it's flowing from that accidental headbutt above the right temple. Arnaoutis knows he's in a war, blood on his trunks.
Well, Gallardo's landed his best shots after that bleeding began, but I think he's just desperate now.
Steve, he's a guy who's not afraid to take a shot, but he'll go to war anytime.
Hard to tell now with as much blood as there
Another
is.
cut, accidental headbutt. Let's go, box.
All right, different cut
Keep
now.
your head.
There's blood
Watch
all
your
over
head, gentlemen. Watch
Arnaoutis'
your head.
forehead, and it's hard to tell if it's his or it's Gallardo.
It is. Will it make Arnaoutis a little bit cautious? You feel your own blood? Will it pump up your adrenaline? Arnaoutis had his man down, Gallardo in the second. Gallardo shaking it off to some degree as he pulls his way forward, runs into uppercuts there. Arnaoutis fighting, backing up a lot in this round and backing off the pedal a little bit. Trying to put the combinations in there, that left. If you keep punching, you got him on the third try there, Steve.
Relax. You got a bad cut. You got two bad cuts. I know you got two bad cuts. You got two bad cuts. Forget about it. Come on. Let's walk you over. You got two bad cuts. Come on.
Raul Paez stops it saying he got two bad cuts, and Gallardo doesn't like it at all.
Well, he certainly seems fit. And if the referee stopped the fight because of the cuts and not the knockdown, well, then you know what? It should have been a technical draw.
Good point. It's over at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Round 3.
Well, you know, that's...
Good shot here as we see Arnaoutis looking at Gallardo, who didn't want to stop it.
Joaquin, the headbutt.
It's a fight, okay?
Yeah, no, I know.
You're strong, man. You're strong, man.
Good fight, man. Good fight. Hold on, let me get this up.
The blood's under control, Steve.
I know you're good. I'm just going to get your clean up.
And Gallardo really didn't want to hear about it from Arnaoutis, did he?
Did it delay the did it just short circuit the inevitable?
Yeah, I agree.
No problem. Small one. 3-4 times. Yeah.
Well, you know, the bottom line, Nick, Arnaoutis did score 2 knockdowns. We're going to look at action from round 3 here. There's a butt.
Yeah, you can see the eye of Arnaoutis.
Yeah, it was inevitable. And here's another one. right there. I mean, these guys, it's fortunate for Arnaoutis that with all the blood, the fight wasn't stopped immediately because of the cuts. If it had been stopped, hey, then it's a technical draw. But instead, Arnaoutis, straight left hand, probably not as big a shot as the right hook that floored him in the first round. But nonetheless, referee immediately calls it off. And I can understand why Gallardo's upset, because I don't think the referee really made a determination of how hurt Gallardo was from the second knockdown. It's as if the cuts contributed to the stoppage as much as the knockdown.
Okai's ruled it over immediately. See, if you keep throwing shots, you got him on the third try.
Yeah, you're right, straight shots, and that's why you want to throw in combination. That's, hey, cut it as you will. That's another impressive win for Arnaoutis.
Absolutely.
That's Jeff Lacey there with him.
Jimmy Lennon Jr. will make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes, 40 seconds in round number 2. A referee in charge, Joaquin, stops the contest. The winner by way of knockout and still undefeated, Mighty